The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Carson-Newman opens up the series against the UVA Wise with a 9-5 victory here with Coach Tom Griffin. I'm Michael Watching for the Eagles Sports Network. Coach, let's start at the plate. Very frustrating start to the game. You strand the bases loaded in the first two innings, but you eventually get the big hits in the fifth and sixth inning. What can you say about your team's ability to hang in there despite the fact that those first few innings were very frustrating?
Good to see it. You're right. So, hitting, you're not always going to come out and hit. And I'm sure throughout your career in baseball, there were days you didn't get hits either. And so you could feel the momentum, because when you're stranding guys, the momentum was all on their side, making great defensive plays. Jeb, you're at third base, made some big plays. Zeros are going up, and you almost can feel like the air, like it's slowly coming at you. Like, what do we have to do? And you got to hang in there. You need someone to spark it. We were able to get a couple freebies, and then I thought, Aiden Gibson and Gibbs, the bottom part of our lineup, were able to execute and at least get a run across. James Denton putting the run up to tie the game. Big hit to center field, the home run. So, yes, you got to be patient. The thing you got to watch with young men is that they get so discouraged and they start panicking, like, oh, no, what's going on? It's like, wait a minute, this is a 9-inning game. Even though we're trying to speed this game up, there's still no time limit on it, and we can get back in this thing if we're patient enough. And we got some help, but it was good for that to happen. I was not – listen, we got to clean some things up, though. The approaches at the plate I just did not think were very good. I don't want to say panicky, but – you got to know guys that are pitching what they're trying to do and be patient. And we kept saying selection. Be selective. You don't have to jump on it right away. You can work to 2 strikes and have confidence. Even when you get 2 strikes, it's still I'm in control. That guy's got to put me away. So there becomes a mentality and a mindset that we've got to have in the box. We do get it sometimes, Michael, but sometimes we have days where it's like, man, we got to have it from the beginning. I'm going to tell you something. Coach Costa over there, phenomenal job. I miss my friend Hank Banner, who retired, but UVA did a phenomenal job in hiring Brandon as a coach. I thought they were well coached. I thought they had good energy over there. Made a comeback there late. That's a good club, and it's well coached.
What can you say about your pitching as well? Because Noah Pridmore had a battle there, but he was able to keep you within 1 run, and then Tyler Shaver came in, preserved that lead for you, and strung together some zeros after that.
Yeah, again, you don't want to get panicky, all right? Yeah, they got a run lead or 2, whatever the lead they have, it doesn't matter. If you're within striking distance, just hold court, man, hold court. Keep playing pitching and defense, and Noah did that. I thought a couple, I think he would tell you, he left a couple 2-strike pitches against guys that maybe were chasers. He kind of left it in the middle of the plate. That's baseball. That'll happen. And then Shaver, I thought, did a good job getting out of that inning. And then late, again, good job on their part, getting some hits, getting some guys out there. And then Jake Wright, closing the door. Good to have him back. There's a presence about him on the mound, that's for sure, right? Kind of a right-handed Billy Wagner. You remember Billy Wagner?
I do.
And you know where Billy went to school?
I do not.
Ferrum in Virginia. It's a Division III school. So a little gold nugget about Billy Wagner. So, but when he's out there, there's a presence. All right? Win or lose, he feels like he's 6'5" out there and no one can hit him. And that's what we've got to get guys to think about themselves. Presence in the box. Presence out in the field.
Won 4 in a row. What's the biggest reason for your team's growth in the last couple of weeks?
The pitching. It all starts with pitching. And I think the bullpen, as we said before, has done a really solid job. We've limited things that we weren't limiting earlier. I think Mitch has gotten more comfortable back there. Wasn't exactly thrilled with some of the things he did there today. We got to clean some of that up, some of the decision-making and awareness. You know how you get instincts and awareness? You play the game, you watch the game. That's how we do it right there. And you talk about the game. You got to watch baseball in order to get awareness and instincts for this game. If you don't like watching baseball and don't want to watch baseball, you're missing out on something. There's some things we got to pick up on. I've got to get a couple things we've got to work on with him, but he has been a tremendous lift to that pitching staff, which has helped. And then I think Trey Miller. Trey Miller has been kind of that intestinal fortitude guy that brings that mindset to the plate, out in the field, and in the dugout. We got to get a couple more, Michael. We need a couple more of those guys. You can never have enough of those bulldog, dirtbag, grinder, gritty type guys, whatever we want to call it.
Coach, appreciate the time. Make sure the alarm's set for the World Baseball Classic at 5 tomorrow.
Let's do it, brother. Yeah.
He's Coach Tom Griffin. I'm Michael Washington for the Eagle Sports Network.